Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about some MLB news. I haven't talked about any in a while, but most of this is about players being placed on waivers, basically being released. It's near the September call-up, so I think there's maybe some big September call-ups. So I think that's why some of the players here are getting waived. So let's get right to it. Maybe they waived back. Boo. But the Detroit Tigers, the first thing here, they have placed relief pitcher Jose Cisnero on waivers per Ken Rosenthal. Detroit garnered trade interest in Cisnero up and leading into the August 1st trade deadline, but ultimately kept the veteran reliever. Were they going to waive back? I never seen it before, but why are so many people are getting waived? The waiver deadline is coming up and the rosters are expanding. Friday, teams are opening up room for prospects. I don't think anybody wants this dude, so not really anything big. Breaking. The New York Mets have placed for right-handed pitcher Carlos Carrasco on waivers per Ken Rosenthal. Man, MLB are really trying to get all the known names in the playoffs. But Frank the Tank, I bet's a rejoicing known Mets fan about Cookie Carrasco being placed on waivers. This dude is trash. Like, everybody's going on waivers. The Chicago White Sox have placed right-handed pitcher Mike Clevinger on waivers per Ken Rosenthal. As I said, people are going to be like, oh, what's going on in the MLB? But the September call-ups are going to be big this year, is what it's looking like. Some of these players you wouldn't expect to get cut, basically released, or getting released. It's kind of crazy he's getting released. I feel like there's no point in keeping him when they're only paying extra salary cap, to be honest. I mean, it is what it is. But in the NFL and MLB, we got a lot of cuts. It's kind of, I don't know. I mean, he just went off against the A's. Well, I mean, anybody can go off against the Oakland A's, but for real. I didn't expect that. Breaking. The New York Yankees have placed outfielder Harrison Bader on waivers per Eric Boland. The Yankees notoriously traded left-handed pitcher Jordan Montgomery to the Cardinals in exchange for Harrison Bader. Man, the streets will never forget 2022 postseason Harrison Bader. I wonder who will snag him up. I could definitely see a team like the Giants going out there and trying to get him. The Angels, maybe. But does he really want to go to a losing team, though, that won't make the playoffs? The Yankees just got to rebuild at this point, because they're not going to fucking win anything. A Japanese phenom right-handed pitcher, Roki Sasaki, is reportedly recovering, quote, well from his left oblique tear that shut him down July 26th, and there's a chance that Sasaki can return to the mound for the Chiba Lodi Mariners for season's end in MPB per Yaku Cosmopolitan. As it stands, Sasaki had phenomenal numbers before being shut down, posting 1.48 ERA across 85 innings paired with 130 strikeouts and 15 walks. Only 15 walks right now. He'll get his payday when he comes over from the MLB for sure. So we had some pretty big news from the Angels. They've reportedly placed right-handed pitcher Lucas Giolito, relief pitchers Matt Moore, Reynaldo Lopez, and outfielders Randall Grichuk and Hunter Renfroe on waivers per Jeff Passan. So teams can claim these players for free and can have huge implications for teams looking to get that boost before October baseball begins. But this is crazy. Lucas Giolito and Randall Grichuk, who they traded for. Angels may have the worst organization in sports, because you traded for Lucas Giolito and Randall Grichuk. Now you're placing on waivers already? I mean, I get it, he hasn't been good. Well, Grichuk and Giolito, but why would you just place him on waivers? Everyone that they traded for and signed as well, with Renfroe. That's going to be the worst organization in sports and joke of a franchise. If I was Shohei Ohtani, I'm getting out of there immediately after the season ends. It's a lot of freaking releases, dude. I mean, maybe it's not as bad as we think, but they traded for all these players and signed Hunter Renfroe. Now they place them on waivers. The Houston Astros have activated the outfielder Michael Brantley from the 60-day IL, and he'll make his season debut tonight versus the Boston Red Sox. One of the only likable Houston Astros on that team. Yankees fans love this news today. The New York Yankees have released veteran third baseman Josh Donaldson per Jeff Pisani /207 with a 678 OPS and 165 games across 2 injury-plagued seasons with the Yankees for 25 homers and 77 RBIs along with a 2.2 WAR. Man, I'm actually shocked he had a positive WAR. Yeah, this dude just wasn't good for the Yankees. Breaking, Los Angeles Dodgers right-handed pitcher Tony Gonsolin will reportedly undergo Tommy John surgery and will be sidelined until the 2025 season. And it feels like this Tommy John list is getting too long. I don't think it's the pitch clock, it's just with the spin rate. I think it's causing more, like, Tommy John. People to get Tommy John having elbow injuries. But yeah, that's really all to say, I guess, for this. So, yeah, until next time, I'm out. Peace.